position and find our breath. You can see behind me Milo and Ginger on the couch. Hopefully we can find the same relaxation as them by the end of this. All right. Find your comfortable position and find your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Give me 3 more breaths. All right, I'm gonna have you reach over to one side. Really, really reach, feel that side stretch. Breathe deep here. And walk your hands to the other side. Feel that same deep stretch. Big inhale and exhale. And walk those hands to the center and reach really far. Keep those sit bones placed on the floor. And walk those hands back up. Let's go ahead and swing our legs behind us to get into tabletop. And let's wiggle our hips back and forth. Squeezing the side together. Spine is nice and flat. And begin nodding your head up and down. And begin your cat and cow. Exhale, arch your spine. Inhale, extend. Go at your own pace. Really press away from the floor at the top. And press your belly button down at the bottom. Let's do 3 more following your breath. One more. And return to center. All right, find your balance. We're gonna reach out with one arm and out with the opposite leg for a bird dog. Keep your spine flat. Don't let that cup of water fall off. And place both back to the floor. We'll do our other side. And back down. Extend those fingertips. Reach those toes the opposite direction. Other side. Really, really reach. Back down. We'll do 2 more on each side. Release. Extend. Press away from the floor. Back down. Last one. And release. All right, we're gonna put those toes together, knees apart, sit back for child's pose, roll out those wrists as we get ready to do a downward dog. Breathe deep into your belly here. All right, bring those hands below your shoulders, press up, and we're gonna press down into downward dog. Lift those hips and pedal out those legs. Really try to press through your whole hand and through your shoulders. Pedal out wherever feels tight. We're going to exhale and hinge forward into our plank position. Slowly lower down with our elbows to our side and press up for cobra. You can either be on your elbows or press all the way up on your hands, pushing our shoulders away from our ears. Breathe here. And then slight bend in the elbows, push back into the child's pose. We're going to do that a few more times. Back to our downward dog, tuck those toes under, hips back. Shift forward for plank. Slowly lower down. Up for cobra. Press those shoulders away. Back in to child's pose. Let's do 2 more of these at your own pace. On this push up, down, and up, feel free to keep your thighs off of the floor for an upward dog. And then press back. Release the knees in child's pose. All right, 1 more of your choice. Find that child's pose. Roll out those wrists. And meet me back in downward dog. We are going to be doing a 3-leg dog sequence. Pick your favorite leg and lift the other one to the sky. Keep those hip bones parallel to the floor. You don't want to be open or closed. Toes facing the floor or pointing down to the floor. You're going to exhale. Bring your knee to your chest. Inhale and extend. Exhale, knee to your side elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your opposite elbow across your body. Inhale and extend. Nice job. All right, we are doing that. Those 2 more times at your own pace. Exhale to the middle. Extend to the side. Extend across your body. Extend. Nice job. One more. To the middle. To the side. Nice and controlled. And across your body. Extend that leg and go ahead and release it to the floor. Release your knees down. And child's pose. Give those wrists a break. Find your breath here. All right. Back into that downward dog. Lift those knees, press those hips back. And the other leg is going to reach up, toes facing the floor, hips parallel with the ground. Strong through those fingers, palms and shoulders. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your side elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, knee laterally across the body to the opposite elbow and extend. All right, 2 more of those 3. The center, extend. The side, extend. And across the body. Really try to keep that knee above the floor. 1 more. Try to touch those triceps. Nice job. Extend that leg back. Release it to the floor. Release those knees. And child's pose again. Nice job, everyone. Begin to press yourself back up. We'll find each other in downward dog. Lifting one leg up again, reaching it forward, stepping onto the floor, and releasing our back leg. Lift up, and we're going to press our hips forward, the one that's on the floor. Tuck our pelvis under, that hip flexor stretch. For an added challenge, with the opposite arm on the leg that's on the floor, reach for that back toe. Feel a deeper stretch. Have to balance here. If you did grab that foot, go ahead and release it slowly to the ground. Tuck those hips deeper under if you can. We're going to release our hands to the floor, tuck our back foot under, and lift up, lifting our arms as well for warrior 1. Reach for the sky all the way through to your shoulders. Our feet aren't in a straight line. They're in line with our hips. Go ahead and rotate that back foot to the side and reach our arms out for warrior 2. Still maintaining a deep bend in that front leg, but not letting our knee go over our toes. I want you to place your hand in your back of your hamstring and reach overhead for a side stretch. Find that spot on the ceiling and hold. A few more breaths. Exhale and return to your warrior two. You're going to reach for the floor. If needed, put your elbow on your knee or reach all the way down for a side triangle. We're going to attempt a bind here. So this hand is going to go underneath your leg. This top hand is going to reach behind. And if you can, interlace your fingers and hold. If you want, add more balance challenge, lift your head to the ceiling, eyes off of the floor. Return to center and release those hands to the floor. Step back with that foot, lower down and press up for cobra. And press back into your child's pose. Find your breath. Tuck those feet under and press back for downward dog. We're going to lift the other leg, swing it forward, place it in between your hands, and release that back knee. Sit up, tuck that pelvis under, and feel our hip flexor stretch. Go ahead and grab that back foot with the opposite hand of the knee that's down, if you can, for an added stretch. And balance pose. So it's a little harder for me. Shoulders still facing forward. Don't want an excessive twist here, just a hip flexor stretch. If you grab that foot, go ahead and release it slowly to the floor. Tuck those hips under. Place your hands on the floor, tuck that back foot under, lift up, raise those arms to the ceiling for warrior one. Don't let that front knee fall over your toes. Keep it in line and right above. Let's go ahead and release that back foot to the side. Arms drop, extending from both wall to wall for warrior two. Remember your slow breaths here. go ahead and place that back hand on our hamstring or lower leg and extend backwards. Don't put weight on that back leg from your hands. Keep the weight centered. Nice job. Exhale and windmill to the floor or with your elbow on your thigh. Reach for the floor for triangle pose. All right. From this hand that's on the floor, go ahead and reach underneath and bend that top arm to find each other for our bind. Don't let yourself fall forward. Go ahead and try to keep your shoulders stacked on top of each other, chest open. And look up to the ceiling if possible. Keep breathing here. And release that bind. Place your hands on the floor, step back into plank, lower down. Exhale for cobra. And press back into our child's pose. Nice job, everyone. Find your breath here. Go ahead and press back up. We're going to be in downward dog again for a split second. Lift one leg up, swing it through, press it down on the floor in between your hands, and rise. Go ahead and inch your foot up, back foot up a little bit. We're going to go into warrior 3 balance now. So your arms can either be in prayer at your chest or out to the side, whichever balance you find is better. And you're going to keep that bottom leg slightly bent and hinge forward. Trying to keep a straight line from your toes to your head. Find a spot on the floor and balance. Nice job. Go ahead and release that back leg to the floor. Extend, exhale for forward fold. Grab those elbows and really sink into the floor. Place those hands down, slightly bend those legs, either step or hop back into plank. And press those hips back up for downward dog. Go ahead and lift the other leg for your balance. Whoops, wrong leg. You'll definitely be able to tell because one's tired right now. Lift up for warrior 1. Engage your core and get ready for our warrior 3 balance. Bring your knees or your hands into prayer or extend out. Hop that back foot forward a little bit and hinge forward at the hips in your balance. Think of it as a teeter-totter from your head to your toes. Stays completely straight no matter how high that back leg is. If it goes down, my chest is going up. Goes forward more or higher, my chest is going down. Find your balance spot on the floor. Slow breaths here. Go ahead and step that back foot next to the other one. Extend and reach for the floor for your second forward fold. Option to grab those elbows again and really sink into the floor. Go ahead and place those hands down. Step or hop back into plank. We're going to bring one leg forward with our knees on the floor, foot to the side for our pigeon pose. The further this foot is going to stick parallel with your knee, the more stretch you'll feel. Go ahead, if you can, release your elbows to the floor and sink that hip into the ground for your glute stretch. A few more breaths here. Go ahead and place those hands below your shoulders, press up, and scoop that leg back into plank. Hold here for a second. Lift the other leg up and swing it forward for your other side pigeon pose. Sink into that hip, elbows to the floor if possible, and release. A few more breaths. Really feel that glute stretch. Place your hands underneath your shoulder and swing that back leg through so that we're seated. Go ahead and slowly roll to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and grab both knees, tuck them into your chest, and roll from side to side. We're going to do one of my favorite yoga poses since I was little. We're going to do the happy baby pose. So go ahead and grab your feet with your hands, hold them to the side, and you're just going to rock back and forth, just like a happy baby. As a little gymnast, we used to do this and roll in circles around the entire tumbling floor. Keep rocking. Go ahead and bring those knees back together, release them to the floor. Extend one leg and the other leg up. Go ahead and reach for that calf, either behind your knee, your calf, or your ankle, and pull it towards you. Go ahead and place your hand on the outside of that knee, other hand reaching for the floor, and pull it across your body. Let that hip rise off the floor. Try to keep your shoulders both on the ground. Two more deep breaths here. Go ahead and bring that knee back to center slowly. Grab it with the other hand and open it to the side. This time keeping both hips on the floor. Go ahead and begin to bring it to the center. Place your leg on the floor. Extend and bring the other leg up straight, grabbing behind either your knee, calves, or even your ankles. Feeling this hamstring stretch. Still remember to breathe deeply here. No short, shallow breaths. Try to breathe all the way through your belly. Go ahead and slightly bend that leg. Grab across your knee and cross your body with your hip coming off the floor, shoulders staying on the floor. Maintain those deep breaths here. One more breath. Return that knee to center. Grab it with the other hand and open it to the side. Hips staying on the floor. Go ahead and bring that knee to your chest, lifting the other one up, giving your knees one more big tight squeeze. Releasing your feet to the floor. You have the option for your final pose, either have your feet placed together and have your legs open in frog pose, or you can extend your legs all the way with your palms facing up for corpse pose. Your choice, wherever you find the most peace. Relax all your muscles here, including your face, your eyebrows, forehead, even your jaw. Things we realize are always having tension. Relax them. Begin to bring some awareness to your body. Tuck those knees in or bring your feet to the floor. Roll over to your most comfortable side using your favorite arm as a headrest. Begin to open those eyes, wiggle those fingers and toes. And slowly press up into your favorite seated position. We're going to take 3 inhales and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Hands together in prayer. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class with me. I had a lot of fun teaching it.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah, I hope everyone's as relaxed as the dogs are.
I know, I was gonna say, Milo's so cute back there.
Yeah, they were actually snoring the whole time. I'm surprised no one could hear them. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thanks, Karen. Thank you, Richard. Thanks, Gabriella.